Russians love to spend, but good quality consumer goods in this country remain out of reach for most people. There's rampant inflation here, driven in part by the huge spending power of the rich. Most others find themselves priced out of their own market. Membership of the World Trade Organization would force Russia to loosen trade barriers for imports, reduce protectionist taxes, and in theory, drive prices down. If you ask your average Muscovite what they make of Russia's bid to join the World Trade Organization, you wouldn't really get much of an answer. But the truth is, it's these people who really have the most to gain, because Russian accession to the WTO would give this country what it's never really had, a middle class with genuine spending power. Consumer goods in Russia are highly uncompetitive. Take cars, for instance. A new BMW X3 costs approximately $45,000 in Europe. In Moscow, the price is $57,000 for the same car. We were quoted $925 for a Sony camera from an official Russian dealer. The same model sells for $780 on Amazon's UK website. That's nearly 20% less. And a women's dress from H&M, which sells for $23 in Britain, costs $31 in Moscow. That's nearly 40% more. Which means for this dealer in Moscow, it's all good news.
If Russia joins the WTO, it will have to lower its prices to those other WTO countries. I think it would be a good thing. It would be better for people.
The concern here is what happens to homegrown Russian industry, like car making. The Lada is cheap, but will it compete in the future against better quality foreign models?
It's very difficult to know how it will affect the market. But it's a fact that people are now buying Russian cars because they're cheaper and it's easier to service them. They're more affordable for people on lower incomes.
If you take out the corruption which blights Russia, in theory at least WTO membership should be a defining moment in this country's transition to capitalism. After decades of putting up with poor quality, Russians may actually have a choice. The days of the broken down Lada look numbered. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, Moscow.